It's a very positive sport. It's a very challenging sport.
I love it. I mean, it's a great workout, great way to take out my aggression in a positive, healthy way.
The camaraderie, the athleticism, being able to get out there and get out your aggressions.
The aggression, I love it. It's a legal way to go out there and knock around, cheap therapy.
Roller derby dates at least as far back as 1922, when it was used to describe multi-day, flat-track roller skating races. A promoter, Leo Seltzer, and a sports writer, Damon Grignon, are credited with modifying these endurance competitions in the 1930s by emphasizing the physical contact and teamwork. Roller derby took root as an icon of popular culture as matches were held in numerous cities throughout the U.S. and sometimes broadcast on radio and eventually on television. Rival organizations came and went as the sport spectacle endured several boom and bust cycles throughout the second half of the 20th century. The initial business model of roller derby finally collapsed in the mid-1970s, but the sport underwent several professional on- and off TV revivals which were spearheaded by veteran skaters. While a small number of for-profit organizations continued to organize one-off matches into the early 20th centuries, an international grassroots do-it-yourself revival occurred that was organized by young women unaffiliated with previous incarnations of the sport.
So, I don't know, roller derby just kind of came to us. Two great young ladies came up and approached my mom with this roller derby idea. And my mom was like, wow, there's this really powerful woman group coming into the rink, and she told me I should get involved.
Well, Sac City Rollers was started in January of 2006 by two girls that got excited about the A&E premiere of roller derby, I guess you can say. And from there, it's grown, and now we have over 100 people involved with the organization. We just had tryouts last weekend. I think about 60 girls that came out or something like that. So it's growing huge. It definitely helps to have a movie out about roller derby to increase our numbers. You know, the big thing about derby that we always get asked though is it like what we saw in the 70s? It's completely different. You know, we still go around and on the track, but it's flat track. And there's rules. I can't just go up to a girl and elbow her or trip her. Or like in the movie where you see him just kind of like clock him like this. There's none of that in derby. It's a real sport. With rules, you can hit somebody a certain way, just like football. But it's unlike any sport that you've ever played before. We've never been trained on how to do this. It wasn't in PE or off at school or anything. So we have to train everyone how to do the sport. So you have a track. It's the shape of an oval. You're going to go counterclockwise on the track. Each team has 5 girls from each team on the track, so a total of 10. 4 of the girls from each team, those are the blockers. They're going to form this tight pack. And in that pack, you are either helping a jammer or blocking the other jammer. The jammers are the point scorers, and they start in the back of the pack. They're going to go through the pack one time around. Their second time around, for every girl that they pass on the opposing team without penalizing, they get a point for it. Well, a jam lasts no more than 2 minutes, but a match itself is 2 30-minute periods. We definitely have our own personas. We carry that tradition still. We all have our own personas, our own names. We dress how we want. We stick to somewhat of a uniform. So it's a lot of individuality as well. You know, we train our bodies hard, and our coaches are really good at really trying to enforce going out and exercising outside of just practice. You have to cross-train and get your body prepared. Just like any other sport, you have to prepare your body to deal with the physical abuse it's going to take out on the track. You have to be tough. You learn to be tough, I guess. You don't have to be tough in the beginning, but you learn to be tough. You learn to take it, and you enjoy it. Physically, you need to know how to skate. I mean, that's a big one. You need to just be athletic and have the willpower to push yourself. And a want to be involved with something new and different that's going to empower you. And that's a big thing. We're all very independent, strong women. We are run by the skaters. It's ran and operated by all of us. So we have a board of directors, but really it's for the skaters, by the skaters.
Yeah, I love the strategy. There's lots of strategy in it. It's not just hitting people. There's a whole game, you know, and there's legal zones and everything about it is great. And then the companionship that you get with other women and just having, it's a great organization to be a part of.
This is James Smith, Camera 1.